Talk about the restaurant, Archie. talk, talk about the restaurant.
I don't even want to talk about it, man. Because that's just going to make you mad. Shit.
And what's the name of that restaurant? Hold on, I gotta wait for the people to come in because I'm sure gonna tell them the name of it.
I don't remember the name of it. It was what? It was up there.
It was off of Turtle Creek, I can tell you that.
Yeah, but it was right there by the corner. I seen the name. I can't remember.
It started with a T, right?
Now that's Turtle Creek.
No, I'm talking about the name of the place. You all, it is too early for Archie to be in here cracking me up. I can't even get up and brush my teeth on time. This man had my side hurting. I mean, when I tell you, he had my side hurting not early this morning, early this morning.
Like a cup of coffee.
Like a cup of coffee. Now, he did bring my coffee now. He bought my coffee. But I'll tell y'all something. If you had Archie around you every day, you'll probably be going to bed with a stomach ache.
Okay.
Because he gonna have you laughing. Hey, Lil White. Lil White, we look good. Yeah, Lil White on here. She on here, Archie.
We were talking about it, a long time.
Lil White, come back. Come back, Lil White. I think I'm about to make some jerk chicken rasta pasta.
Don't say that jerk chicken. She wanted that yesterday when we was riding.
She did.
Yeah, it was a Jamaican place over there had some jerk chicken, and I told her she couldn't eat it.
Oh.
She said, yes, I can. How?
She
There's
quick.
a Jamaican place right over there by the mall.
She quick to tell you if she can or if she can't.
Yeah, she said she can eat that. I said, that's got too many spices, and she said, no, it ain't.
Now, Penny, you can't say that we talking behind your back, because you hear Archie over there. Why he talking about you?
She just don't get that jerk chicken. After she couldn't get them tacos yesterday when her sister
the enchilada.
Yeah, the enchiladas. Her sister was eating them made up.
Good morning, everyone.
Blood pressure go up. She needed something, so she was going to satisfy it with the jerk. Then she came on back
yes,
to the house.
He is a comedian. You can hear him, Lil White. Girl. Baby, I can't even be in here. He gonna peep around the corner and say, "Mary, you up? you want a cup of coffee?" He know I'm not gonna turn him down for no coffee.
Okay.
But I've been laying here, baby. I've been cracking up ever since Archie came in here. I'm like, Archie too funny. He don't give a daggone what come out of his mouth. I think he just have notes sitting in his brain at the top somewhere. Just notes. What y'all doing early this morning? Yeah, Archie is something else. 'Cause I've been laughing ever since he came in this room. Y'all better stop playing with Archie.
Hey.
Archie been here before. Somebody in his family was a comedian and he just don't know it.
Who was this here?
What?
Is it cold out here? What is doing outside?
But we was talking, for real, I'm not playing. I want to know, I forgot the name of that restaurant, but I'm not going to recommend nobody to go to that restaurant. Archie, we got to think of the name of that restaurant.
I don't know, but what you think food is?
Where's my receipt? Baby, I wasn't getting ready to buy that food. I'm saying,
that food was up in there, they better be glad.
Baby, I'm about to tell you all. I'm looking for my receipt. Where your receipt, Archie? Oh, snap. Is this it? Nope. I didn't get mad.
It was high.
Where the receipt?
All they salads was 16 and 17.
With all those stems in that salad.
And they salads was...
I'm sorry, Keisha.
And they sides was too. And they wasn't no sides. They was Happy Meal sides.
Yeah. That restaurant...
You couldn't even share them sides with nobody. And they was 17 and 18.
That restaurant was not restauranting. You heard me, Archie. I said that restaurant wasn't restauranting.
No, it wasn't. Not for the type of money they was charging and the service. Because the service was horrible. We stood up in there too
You all,
long.
I'm going to find that receipt. Hold on. And I'm going to tell y'all, ouch, all about this. I got to put you all on the stand because I can find that receipt. Because I'm going to tell y'all the name of that place. We had a reservation. Still had to wait 30 minutes for them to put us at the table.
Like my feet went to hurt.
Yeah. Our feet started hurting and everything else.
My body had already wind down.
And then they had nowhere for you to sit if you got to wait.
Because I had been up all day when me and Penny and them was running, and then by that time of night, my body started dropping.
Yeah. It was dropping. It dropped like
because we got up early. You got up and did Lisa hair, and Daniel was cooking and all that.
Oh, dang. I know I got
don't worry about that receipt, because that receipt ain't going to do nothing but make you mad.
No.
Just remember it.
Okay, well, put it in your head. I need the name of the restaurant.
I can't remember. It wasn't Benny's. It was... Lisa know the name of it.
Ouch. Baby, I'm looking high and low for that
daggone receipt. Can't find it. It must be the spirit.
They must
that receipt ain't gonna do nothing but make you mad, because you know them all put the tips in there. That's what made you mad, them tips.
No, that's not it. Archie, turn that other light on for me, please. Ooh, that restaurant better be glad I can't find that receipt.
Because you usually keep them. I don't know how
I hold on to my receipt.
I don't know how that got from up under you.
Because I put that receipt in there.
You might have put it in your titties. That type of receipt, you might have put it in your titties.
In that pink bra?
Yeah, look in there.
Baby, that bra is off. That bra sitting over. Where that bra? It's right there.
She threw it before she could see it.
I threw that bra over there.
It had her titties so lifted. Looked like she had work done.
Oh, hold on. Nope. That's an investment.
Jerry, you forgot. You were so disgusted, baby. You threw the receipt in the air.
I don't know what I did with that receipt, because I really was. I was very disgusted. That was...
You were so disgusted you sent some food back. You said it was cold and you
macaroni and cheese.
And throw it up against the wall. Ain't no cheese in here. This is not like Marion.
I don't want that. That macaroni and cheese, it came. It was dry. It just wasn't cheesing.
And it was high.
And I wasn't worried about the cost of the macaroni and cheese. If the taste don't match the cost, I don't want it. And then when I looked through it, it was a lobster mac and cheese. But they only had $33 for that lobster mac and cheese, okay? And it's not about the cost of it. It's about the quality of it, okay? And it wasn't quality at all.
Well, Marion, anyway, you go ain't gonna be quality when it comes to yours.
No,
if it don't taste better than yours, Marion, you don't want it.
Homegirl, she asked me if I wanted to taste her salmon. Now, her salmon was off the chain.
You said it was.
Oh,
I remember when you was eating, you said the salmon was good.
That salmon was good.
So you'll know if you ever go back there.
I'm never going back there. Oh. I don't even know why you put that in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
You said the wrong thing. You just irked my nerve then.
Because you mad already.
Yeah, for you even saying
I'm
go
glad you
there.
Can't find that receipt, because you're going to want to go back up there and whoop somebody's ass. No, we're not going back up there. If you read that receipt...
Archie, where's the receipt?
I'm glad you can't find it. You don't need to find that this morning.
I took everything out of the other purse, Roxanne. Ouch.
The spirit don't want her to find that receipt.
Spirit don't want me to find that receipt.
To fight. Ooh, she ready to fight.
Oh, I found it.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me I can't find it, Archie. Hold on.
Well, I know you don't name of it. You had so many you had to go through.
See, I don't throw no receipts away. Shoot, I still had a receipt for my water bill. What y'all talking about?
Yeah, she got a paper trail.
Okay. Evelyn,
Yeah, that's it.
That's the name of
Evelyn.
it.
Yeah.
The name of the restaurant is called Evelyn. I got it, girls. The name of the restaurant is called Evelyn. Okay? Evelyn, you're not Evelyn. Because
what street it was on? It was
at 1201 Turtle Creek Boulevard.
Yeah, it was
Dallas,
out Turtle
Texas.
Creek on the corner.
Yeah. Sorry, Evelyn. First of all, we had been up since 6 o'clock yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Had to stand up, do Lisa's hair, wrap her hair, everything.
And I was running with Penny.
And then Archie left and went with Penny, which is Lil White, who's on here. I guess she's still on here.
Went shopping.
And they went shopping. Me and Lisa stayed at the house. They came back. I made that good old fire bologna sandwich.
Hey!
Archie, that's what we ought to have for breakfast. A bologna sandwich.
Girl, not one of the ones you had. I can't take it. I'm not trying to have a heart attack early this morning. I've been through enough.
We might be making another bologna sandwich. I'm quite sure
I done been through enough, Marion.
And
now you want to shit all over Evelyn. Shit on her. With that bologna sandwich.
Evelyn might need to say a bologna
Everything you cook gonna shit on Evelyn.
She might need to say, they might need to say a bologna sandwiches. But let me tell you all something. Keisha, I love you, but I didn't like that restaurant. It wasn't restauranting. First of all, we was up early yesterday on our feet. Ripping and running, doing this, doing that, getting everything together, making sure our clothes gonna be right, putting on the right type of heels. And Lord knows I can't wear heels for a long period of time. I can't wear them for a long period of time, and neither can Lisa. Why we had to stand up for a whole 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes.
I would say an hour, the truth be told. A whole motherfucking hour and a little change. Now.
Yeah, well, hey, Larry, I'm coming back. I'm make that bologna sandwich. I think we have about 5 or 6 more pieces in there.
Okay.
Yeah. And all we need is the cheese. You got the cheese. You got the bread. You got the eggs.
Go on, Marion. Now you're trying to shit on Evelyn.
Roxanne said, wait a minute. Oh, because she copying off of you. She talking about shit on Evelyn. And so, baby, I'm going to give y'all the whole lowdown because we was there. But Archie say we stood in line probably for about an hour.
It wasn't an hour. It was so close to it.
Yeah, it was close to an hour. So, my feet hurting. Lisa's feet, her feet are hurting. Bibi, she probably had on some short shoes.
Yeah.
Keisha.
She still sat down, though.
Yeah.
Bianca was able to sit down.
But in the waiting area.
You couldn't sit at the bar.
Couldn't sit at the bar.
You couldn't sit at nowhere.
We found an open table. They came and moved us from that table. Finally, I asked the lady, when is our table going to be ready? Because they kept coming back saying.
They asked that whole about they kept telling us to move because we were sitting in spots and you couldn't sit in them.
Couldn't sit.
So you had to stand and shuffle and walk back and forth and try to stay out the way and out the lane and just standing there like a damn fool. I didn't like that we stood too long.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about their reviews. That maybe that be people that just be wanting to put a review down.
You know what I think it was? Because it was probably a nice restaurant.
Yeah, it's a very don't get us wrong. It's a very nice, classy restaurant.
But you know what the problem was to me?
What?
The reservation hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is close to the end of them getting their ass up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Around 9 o'clock is not. If you going to dinner there, you need to be there about 7 or 8.
Yeah. Or maybe 6
and then you would get your quality service. Because it was winding down where we was up in there. Them hoes getting ready to get out of there and they wanted their tips.
Oh, yeah.
And it was it was a nice restaurant.
Don't get us wrong. It's a nice restaurant.
She give you
but the
quality,
service,
the price,
and the price of the food,
the price is not.
It's not worth it. It is not worth it. They had a tomahawk steak in there for $235 or was it $245?
It's too much.
$245 for a tomahawk steak. Baby, I can go to Sam's and go get me a tomahawk steak.
That ribeye was $200 and something. They had a ribeye in there. Another
Shut
steak.
the front door.
Another steak. It was. I should have took a picture of that menu. But I know one thing, that hoe was something else. And I don't know how much the drinks was because
Lisa paid for that.
That's what girl asked me what I wanted to drink. I told her, give me a glass of water.
Hers was not.
And
I
keep
said
it coming.
I wasn't giving them people that money. Lisa drinking, and she just
I had
had
already
a
cocktail all
cocktail.
day.
Like a wine, something like that. And,
Yeah.
And hers was $19 for this much, for that much right there, that much. Archie, LaTanya said, "Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is."
Shit, yes,
And it just the quality. The salad was $18 for a Caesar salad.
Look, they valet park your cars, but they don't charge you nothing for it. It's
Right.
complimentary. But it was too much going on with that. You know, you can give them a little something. I gave them $3. And I told them, I say 3 ones better than 3 nuns. And kept right in pushing. Do you want 3 ones or you want 3 nuns? How you want it?
And then, so they salad was $16 or $18, something like that.
In that range.
They had different prices. So I had a salad. And if anyone know me, I don't like no stems. The salad was full of stems. And you only had the lettuce part on the iceberg part on the outside. But the whole roll of it, about this much of it, was nothing but a stem.
But you know another thing.
But that dressing was good.
This is another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you got the sides, those was no more than $21, $22, $18, $19.
Yeah,
whatever.
the size was high.
That's the size.
That's spinach.
But look, most places with those nice restaurants, when you order a side, you can share it with somebody. You couldn't even share them motherfuckers.
They didn't want
them
to share.
sides was enough for you by your damn self.
Yep.
Them sides was not, here, take some of this here. Y'all want some of this here? You damn near couldn't say that. You had to keep your bottom lip cuffed because you're trying to pull that to you. It wasn't shit, a loaded potato. That hoe didn't give you no strength. And you didn't have no to-go bag. Hey! I said when you got to eating that, baby, don't act for no seconds walking out of here.
Archie had you dying laughing. Hey, LaTanya,
You
hello.
weren't walking with no to-go plates out that bitch because
you couldn't leave with a to-go plate.
Those regular plates was like appetizers.
Filet mignon was $59. Really, depending on what size you ordering.
Now, they were good because the steak Lisa had was good, but you couldn't cut it but 4 or 5 times. It was over with.
Yep. Out of there.
Say, she had cut it and she had gave
And they put them 2 little peppers on the side. They paid $59 with them 2 little chili peppers on the side. And nothing else was on her plate, but she ordered a side of spinach. If I was at Papado's, I can order a side of spinach for $6.95. Because I know they've went up because they used to be $3 something. That side of spinach was anywhere from $16 to $18 just for one side of spinach. Baby, go find somebody else. Go find somebody else to play with. That wasn't.
And then it's another thing. And I ain't talking about them. I'm just telling the truth.
Yeah.
I know.
Tell the truth,
Look, I know we waited at least 45 minutes or to an hour for them hoes set us down. And it was another motherfucking hour before they brought the food out. Shit.
He not lying. It was 12:44 a.m. when we left from there. So we ain't had no room to do nothing.
Yeah, it took them a minute to bring the food out.
I couldn't even go live because I'm like disappointed.
And you know what made me mad? We sit there that long waiting on the food and the bitch ain't offered us a cracker or a biscuit.
We wasn't gonna get that. The rolls was $8.
Nah, I'm saying Papa Jones would have brought everybody some butter to eat, not for a damn thing.
So
They'd have kept bringing that bread to that fed you. Shit. And you know that bread good, you start trying to put some of that in your purse.
I don't eat bread. I don't like bread like
that.
But
that bread is good, girl.
What, talking about Papa Jones?
Yes, Lord.
Oh, now, I'll take the inside out of the bread.
Several restaurants feed you that bread.
I'll take the inside out of it and eat the outside of the bread. And if I got to put that butter on there,
oh, yeah.
that's the only way I can eat it.
You can eat that crunch. You want that crunch.
I want the crunch.
I want that crunch, too, with my bread. I ain't taking nothing out of there. Spread that butter on there and pass it here.
What else did they have, Archie? They salmon. You said
it was good.
No, I'm going to say how high it was. It was like
I had some noodles. The noodles was good. They was a different type of noodle.
That old orange Halloween ass looking. Excuse me, you all. Those noodles look like they came from a Halloween plate.
Yeah, but they was good. They had a sauce on them. They were good. I guess they was different. I know one thing, much as it was, I wouldn't leave a bitch ass thing.
And the young lady, I forgot her name, that was sitting next to me. She asked me. She said, "You want to taste my pasta?" So I tasted the pasta. That pasta was so dry, just like the macaroni and cheese. And then they had that long piece of lobster right there that they cut in half and gonna charge all that money for that. They got to be out their mind. They're overpriced. And I'm not going to tell you all nothing wrong because the restaurant is a very, very nice restaurant. But the quality of it is a no for me. Lisa is in her room.
The food was good. It just was, to me. Now, what I had, it was good. It was delicious. It was good. They hoes cooked their food in there. And Lisa's steak was made to perfection. That whole melted in my mouth like butter. But it wasn't like an ice cube.
She kept asking me if I wanted
it. It was like an ice cube, that steak
it was. Too much bread in there for me.
It was nothing of 4 or 5 bites of that hell. That whole was gone. Bye-bye, baby.
I ain't even going to say that pasta was nasty.
And the pasta was just a different texture.
No, I'm talking about the pasta that I taste over here. And then the other loaded potato that was over there, they call it something else.
It wasn't what it supposed to be. I had it too. A loaded potato gives me everything, from the sour cream to everything. A loaded potato don't play with me. I need sour cream and cheese and all that squirted on there.
LB, had you said thanks for the review.
For the what?
Review. Well, I'm just speaking pure facts because I know good quality food, and that's not, to me, I'm just going to say, for the price that they have on there for that food is not matching.
We went to a restaurant with that big old fish aquarium. Did you go to that restaurant with us?
No, remember that restaurant me, you, and Lisa
with the
went to for your birthday? I think it was for your birthday a few years back. It was somewhere in the downtown area.
Didn't you meet somebody down there?
No, it was just me.
The Atlanta Housewife was at one restaurant we went to.
Now that was a good restaurant. Lisa didn't like the one that we went to the last time I was here. Remember, it was for Keisha again.
Downtown.
And it was for her birthday again, and it was a late reservation, and we was late getting there
again.
Remember that one right there?
Yeah. Another protection because you going late.
Yeah.
Her birthday, she wanted to drag in there at the last
And then
minute.
they had to she had to push the reservation back. And then when we did get seated, they sat us over there by the outside.
Yeah.
Where it was so cold over there.
Every time they opened up the door, they whooped our ass. We had to move.
I hadn't had my knee replacement at the time. Not my knee replacement, my foot surgery then. I hadn't had it then. But my foot was too cold for me to sit over there.
I remember we moved.
Baby, we had to get from over there in that spot.
It was downtown. It was
exactly,
real nice.
Pat.
It was from top of the line.
The name of the place is called Evelyn. Evelyn. Is this it, Archie? Sorry, Evelyn. Oh, we got y'all review. The name of it is Evelyn. It's in Dallas, Texas. And It's a new place. They just opened. So maybe maybe they have to do some little kinks and all that. You remember that restaurant, Darnell? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I remember, look, Keisha had a birthday. Now, I think that was Lisa. Lisa's birthday. And we went to the Jaja Hotel downtown.
Jaja Hotel?
The Jaja Hotel downtown. Girl, we went up in that motherfucker, and we had the grandkids. We had everybody with us. They didn't have no children plates.
And
they juice was $25 a glass.
Who picked that restaurant?
Lisa! Girl, when I got through with her, when we left out of there, look, our bill was like $1,300, girl. Girl, when the people gave me that bill, I sat back in that seat, I couldn't get the straight of it.
Wow.
And back then you had cash on you, and I know I might have had about $700 or $800 on me.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't expecting it. I think she took me there for my birthday. I told her I ain't never ever want to ever have a birthday party to take me don't ever take. If we would have went to damn me and her by.
Good morning.
If we'd have went by ourselves,
yeah,
that would have been nice. But we had Keisha, we had different people with us, girl. When they got through with everybody's bill, girl, that bill was like $1,300, girl. I couldn't get you straight up. I had lost my wind.
You said what?
I saved my wind left out of my motherfucking lungs, baby. Don't ever take me nowhere like that.
And you still breathing?
Thing. Huh?
And you still breathing?
Oh yeah, I'm weathering the storm because I could paddle that water. But because it was good back then because it was cash money. There wasn't no cash app blocking shit. You had cash in your pocket. You know, you were walking gap leg.
Yeah. Yeah, that is scary. Someone asked on here, are there any reviews on the restaurant? I'm quite sure that no, Evelyn. There are reviews on it.
It's top of the line.
I'm gonna tell you all something. Every time a person put a review in, it's either you're gonna tell the truth or you're gonna tell a lie. Okay? So every when you see a review, it could be
from
somebody
could
be somebody that worked there. And they go, don't y'all know that they keep those reviews going even if it's just somebody that worked there? So just because you see a review, it doesn't mean that review is reviewing. I don't care what nobody say. Because that restaurant is a nice restaurant.
Yeah, you can't take that from them.
And we will not take that away from there.
Look, and the food is good. Some of the food, I didn't eat all the food because it's too damn high. And I'm not
exactly, Darnell.
Like
some of these restaurants pay for reviews, and that's what I was saying. They keep going, let them keep going over and over and over. You don't know exactly who's putting these real reviews, a real review and a fake review. Only thing that they're looking for are the reviews. Yeah. But it still doesn't mean that you're getting an honest review coming from that.
And the food is good. Some of it is. It's just the quantity of it. It's not good. They charging your ass a lot, but they ain't giving you shit. You can't take no go bag out of that.
Exactly, Kevin Pose. Exactly. You can't believe all the reviews. Some folks just hate to be hating. Yes. Some folks just hate to be hating, right?
Yeah, they do. But it's a nice restaurant. You can't take that from them. They give you valet parking. I'm talking about they give you the work, baby. Mm-hmm. And that bitch ain't no hole in the wall. That bitch is nice in the inside. It's really a nice restaurant. Lisa told me she smelled like she smelled piss. I couldn't do nothing.
She kept saying that.
She told me she smelled it. And I couldn't. I'm just saying I didn't smell it. But she had her nose turned up.
Well, I can tell you one thing about me. when it comes to food, it's either going to be good or it's not.
Same.
Okay.
And I never did go. Not cutting you off, Mary. I never did go to the restroom, but they was talking and raving about them restrooms.
The restroom was nice. It was nice. The
White House.
Half of the females was hanging out in the restroom.
Yeah, they say the restroom. I never did go to the restroom. I never did get up out of my seat, but to leave up out that bitch.
Tina said, "I love Archie's honesty."
Yeah, because they took pictures in them. They ought to have some of them on the thing. Because Bianca came back with a load of pictures of the restroom.
When I walked in there to go to the restroom, Ladybug had her digital camera in her hand. I'm like, oh, so you all been in there snapping pictures? Yes.
Yeah, they say that bathroom was the die for. I didn't know how the men's was. I didn't ever go to the restroom. I was trying to get out of there. I was sick of her. But it was nice.
Very overpriced, yes.
Yeah.
Mr. Childs. I never heard of that restaurant in Beverly Hills. It's very overpriced, yeah. But the reviews,
it's overpriced, and you're getting quality food in there too. You just not getting enough. They giving you portions, little bitty portions of shit. Like Happy Meal shit. They ain't giving you a quantity enough for the money you spending for your food. When you spending money like that, you ought to be able to take the go plate out that motherfucker with some trimmings on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A place like that.
Because when even the sides, I'm telling you, I done been to restaurants like that. The sides is different but you get enough sides to get to the next person.
Right.
Might be able to split that side 3 times.
That's why Bianca, I smell something burning. That's why Bianca kept saying they can, share sides. Small plates. Yeah, so one thing that I'm not going to do is be a hater when it comes to food. Okay? It's either the food is good or it's not. It's either it's good or it's not. So, what I taste, that's not my cup of tea. There was no quality to it. Okay? I didn't taste Archie's pasta. I taste a corner of Lisa's steak that didn't have any red on it. The chewing was good, but that's all they gave it for $59. And someone said on there, some people hate to be hating or something about reviews, and some people hate just to be hating. Why would a person hate on giving a review? It's either you like it or you not, or you don't. It's either you like it or you don't. It's either quality or it's not. Now, one thing that we're not going to take away from them is the restaurant is very, very good. I got a taste for food. And when I say I have a taste for food, I know what it should taste like.
The food was good.
What Archie taste was good to him.
Yeah, well, it was good. But look, this is what I'm saying. It's not, I ain't never been no motherfucking hater. Oh, nobody.
Exactly.
I don't hate.
Exactly.
I'm going to call it like I see it.
Right.
Now, the restaurant was nice. And they give you valet parking and all that.
And we said that, Sharon. Yeah.
But it is the food, amount of food that they gave you for much as it was. Didn't match it. And then we had to wait in that bitch an hour or so close to it in the food before we got it. And then when we sat down, we waited another hour. Hell no. And then it didn't fill me up.
It wouldn't.
It didn't fill me up. And I didn't enjoy it.
They took that one chicken breast.
Ben.
And it was you, Ladybug, and Bianca. And they gave you what, 2 pieces of chicken? It was two.
No, it was 1 piece of chicken.
It was, okay, let me tell you how you do that. And you stretch it. That chicken breast was that thin, right?
Yeah.
It was about that thin.
Yes.
So when they cut that chicken breast, you got a whole breast.
They cut in half.
That will, you know, that one breast you can get about, if you cut it thin like that, you can get about 5 pieces.
Not 5 pieces. Now you're stretching it, Marion.
Go look at the chicken breast I have in there right now. It's this thick. Imagine cutting it this thin across.
Go on, Marion. You're stretching it, ain't you?
It's crossed. And so when they're cutting it, they're looking at the thickness that they want. So that imagine how many people they can serve off of that one chicken breast. They got five right there, and then already made. It probably costs about $20, maybe $15 for the pasta. Or let's just say,
and much as they buying.
So what they do is, you know, the pasta has a sauce, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to boil their pasta right then. They're going to make their sauce, and then they're going to set their sauce to the side in a cooler, put the date on there and all that, the time and when it's supposed to be out of there, and you can't serve it anymore. So when you all ordered that pasta, one chicken breast
and some pasta
fed 3 people, and they still had 2 breasts left over to feed somebody else. 2 other people.
Stretching it.
Yeah. Stretch it just like that.
And charging your arm and a leg.
And charging your arm and a leg for that thin piece of chicken. Like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
And then they have some breadcrumbs sprinkled on the side of it like they done did something. Take some salt and squirt it in a design like loops of certain lines and shit.
Exactly,
like
Marilyn. So you know what I'm talking about.
Ever, and long as I'm living, and long as I have lived, need nobody to bring me out a spoon full of not a damn thing on a plate with some drawings on it and sit there and tell me that's something, what the hell this is, and you ain't got but one bite of it.
Exactly.
And
I was looking at how I was watching you last night cut that chicken breast. I was watching you.
And I was cutting it long way.
Yeah. And it was so thin till it was unreal.
It was thin, but that whole melted in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie, them hoes cooked it. Whoever cooked it, I don't know what they're cooking it on back there.
See, when it comes to chicken
food was
breast,
good, it just wasn't quality.
When it comes to chicken breast, and especially if it's that thin, you don't need to continue to cook it. You just want to put it in that pan and let it marinate in that pan, and then turn it over, and turn it over. And you got about 5 of them in there. But I'm just gonna say you can get about 6 of them in there. Take it out. You want some moist chicken breasts? Take it out. Stack them on top of each other, each one of them, and it's gonna finish cooking itself. And you're gonna have the moist. That chicken breast is gonna be so moist and not dry if you do it the way I just finished telling you.
Yeah, but theirs wasn't dry. That chicken that I had, and I ate it. And then I ate Bianca's because she didn't even want it. I didn't like the cheese on it.
What kind of cheese was that?
Some kind of cheese they had on top of it. But you could take the cheese off. It was like a clunk of cheese, but it was. I didn't eat the cheese. But look, that steak that they gave, that Lisa ordered, that rabbi steak, it was pinkish.
Yeah, it was too pink for me.
But no,
I don't
look. I like my damn food well done, and I can't stand no blood in my damn meat. But it wasn't blooded, but it was a little pinkish. That whole melted in my mouth. I ate another 2 pieces of it.
Exactly.
It was good.
Ramona,
the steak was good.
I taste the corner of it, about this much.
It was good.
Because this side was pink, so I went all the way to this end over here.
I'm not going to take away from them. It was good. But the quality that they served us when we hit that door, and it took an hour to get down and an hour to get the food, and we standing up and shifting from one side of the motherfucking room to the other one, sitting up in there and been all up on. I didn't like that. I want to go in with a motherfucking reservation and sit my black ass down and start ordering my motherfucking food.
Yeah, I don't want no blood in my meat.
I can't say no blood in my meat either. But it was good.
Thank you, LaShelle Robertson. I've been around and doing this for a very long time in cooking, so I know the game. You know, when you have especially when you have a restaurant, you got to look at
how they make money.
How they actually make money off of it. How they make money off of it. But I can tell you that there are going to be some foods that they're going to make right then, like the spinach. See, me myself, I would take all them stems off the spinach. I wouldn't eat it like that. The Caesar salad had too many stems in it. The whole salad was full of stems.
Yeah, they broke it up in there.
Yeah, it wasn't even just broke. They had pieces about this long. So they used the back end of it.
Yeah, okay? They cut that off and then
they cut it here,
everything else.
Cut it here at this back end. They cut it from here on back, and then have from here up here. They're using that portion from here to here, but then they got the stem. So why do they do it like that? They can get more because see, when it comes to a Caesar salad, and the romaine, the lettuce that they use, if you cut those stems off, you're not going to have any lettuce. You're not going to have no romaine. So they leave the stems because the more the stems they leave, the more salad they have.
Yeah.
So that's how they sell it.
Yeah.
And the same thing with collard greens. The more stems, I went to a restaurant, Mickey's Soul Food in Houston. You ever been there?
Mm-mm.
And I used to go there and get an all-veggie plate when I was working for the city. And the veggie plate was like the greens. It was the cabbage. And then I may get a macaroni and cheese. When I got those greens, I opened that up and it was just the whole thing just had all those stems in there. Yeah, just turned me completely off.
Because you know why? Because you know if they got them motherfucking stems up in there, they ain't washed them good.
And they stretch it.
That's why I would take it. They should cut this up and throw it in there. Baby, I don't want this.
You know, the thing of it is, if they have that many stems in there, that's how they stretch those greens. The more stems, the less greens.
Yeah, I already know. It's just like weed. The leg stems in there, and the leg
like
seeds in there.
It's like what? Just like what?
Just like weed. It's all running the same. You don't want no stems in there. Hey! Don't put no stems in here weighing this up here with this package, baby. Cut these stems out of here.
Exactly. That's how they stretch it to get more portions.
That's how they stretch stems too. They cut up all the stems and everything in there.
Me as a caterer, there's no way in the world. I don't care if I'm catering for 200 people. I'm not getting ready and say they want some greens, and I know I gotta serve these. I gotta serve 200 people greens. Y'all not getting no stems in your greens. I'm sorry. I don't care if it is gonna stretch it. I'd rather give you more quality than anything else. I have an event next month. Y'all stay tuned.
Jay.
It's a brunch. I can do it every now and then. I just don't want to do it every day.
Okay. But Mary, you know what? If you catch a girl or catch somebody they cleaning their greens and they steaming and they getting the bulk of it,
yeah,
they arms too short. They ain't cleaning their chitlins. They not.
Wait a minute. No, he didn't say just like. Yes, he did say that, Terry.
What?
When you said.
Don't put no stems in here.
When you said just like you got to take the stems out.
You don't want no stems and all them seeds in there weighing it up for you with that. Baby, where they come from?
I know, Cynthia. I don't like them greens with those stems in it. I was so disappointed at that restaurant that day. I mean, ooh. I was so mad. I had more stems than I had greens. You all know anything come out of Archie mouth. Anything come. I just got to the point, even his cussing, when I first started going live around him, because Archie cussed. And there's something that you just can't, I can't keep telling you, oh, well, don't say that, don't say that. But your first few times, I was like, nah, Archie, hold on, don't cuss. Then Archie, I'm like, don't cuss.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a cusser. But you know what? I can't stop this man from cussing. And just as, hey, whatever he say, he gonna say it. It's either you all can get with his program or not.
Okay.
Because Archie gonna be Archie. He can't be no one but Archie. And so I don't even worry about it anymore. Archie, keep on doing what you're doing. If he got a cuss word coming out of his mouth, that won't be the first cuss word that you all heard. Because Archie gonna cuss. He's respectful. But he gonna say what he want to say. And he gonna crack half of y'all up. Some people might like him. Some people might not. But we not worried about all that. Because we have more likes than dislikes.
Hey!
How about that,
That's
Archie?
how you want it.
How about that?
Say, and then have you ever been to, look, have you ever met somebody and you didn't like them? You know, play your part and then you find out you love them.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I ever. Now, I done been up around a person, people that I just have to watch. You got to watch them. That's the main thing. You got to watch them first. You got to pay attention.
Yeah, but you know when you you can tell by the person a lot of times and the vibe that
sometimes,
right.
Sometimes
not all of them. Well, you got some snakes now.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that some people hide.
But you know how to weed them hoes out over time.
They know how to hide things
you
very well.
When I met you, you're jealous and mad about nothing. Oh, this ain't got nothing to do with you.
And you said,
I said I ain't got nothing to do with none of you. Think I'm lying. Go to hating for nothing. Now that's the hater. What we were talking about, like the restaurant, we ain't hating on the restaurant. Yeah. I ain't hating on it. Like I say, the food was quality, but the service was bullshit. I don't want to never go in nowhere and got to stand up damn near an hour.
Yes, Archie's been his genuine self, and Archie's been like this as long as we've all been knowing each other. Seriously. And he has always made me laugh and everybody else laugh.
Okay. And keep right on.
Oh, no one is complaining about Archie cussing. I was just making a statement. I was just saying, about, people they have likes and they have dislikes. So no one is saying anything about Archie. I'm just saying that what I didn't allow on my page was the profanity. I didn't allow that, but it came to the point to where I said, well, shit, I just said shit myself. Go ahead. After I just realized that Archie is just gonna be Archie. I can't stop this man from
telling the truth.
Telling the truth and using profanity and all other kind of things.
Woo!
This man came on live. I'm live, and he talking about, man, I think you done had a BBL. Boy, I ain't never had no BBL.
Yeah, look like the legs. Her legs may push the hips up. Yeah, when they pinch the knees, they push the hips plumb up. Yes, indeed.
Whew. So y'all see what I go through when I'm here around Archie. Because I'm telling you all, this part of my stomach is really hurting right now. Because when you laugh, when you laugh a lot, your muscles go in. They go in and they tighten up. So that's what's happening to my stomach. Because Archie is a trip and a half.
Wait, let me find. I'm going to find somebody I need to go peddling today, baby. Wait a minute.
Where you going, Archie?
I'm peddling.
Boy, please. Archie is a hot mess. Yeah, Curly the same way. She is the same way. Curly don't give a daggone. That's a difference between Curly and I. Curly uses lots of profanity. And she didn't get it from me. Trust and believe she did not get it from me. Because I've never, unless a person has actually pissed me off, then that's when I'm going to use profanity. Okay? But it's to each his own. But Come on, Pamela Clark. Come on. Laughing is good for your soul. And Lamont, hey Lamont, no filter at all. Mia. Love the laughter. Right. True. When I'm by myself, I can't make you all laugh like Archie can make you all laugh. Shoot, I can't do it. So I'm trying to decide on if I'm going to go home today or if I'm just going to sit here. I don't have far to go, but I am getting ready to take this little pink out of my head. That's coming up out of there. It's coming out. And pink, it's over. It's over with. It is over. And we were supposed to have gone live. We was ready to go live. I had the pink runway ready yesterday, and then here come Keisha called. I knew Keisha always run late. She's always running late. But she had told me that night before, she said, no, earlier that day, she said, well, let me go home and go get together because I'm going to love this. She going to walk down the walkway. Man, then they called us. I called her. She had sent me the voicemail. Then Lisa called her. She said, Lisa. Then Lisa called her back. Then she answered. And it was like 8 o'clock right then. They were supposed to be here at 7. So we sitting there waiting on her. And then all of a sudden we get a phone call. And they said, well, meet us. We get ready to jump on the freeway. Mind you, it only takes 23 minutes to get there. Oh, boy. We get there, but they said they was getting on the freeway. They hadn't even made it. They were supposed to make it there before us because we were still like 20 to 30 minutes behind them because we were I had went live. But if they would have told us at 8 o'clock to meet us over there, we could have went ahead and got dressed. And because I didn't want to get dressed, Lisa didn't want to get dressed too early, and then we sitting around and then clothes getting all wrinkled and all that. It was Lisa's daughter, Keisha, her birthday. So we went to her birthday dinner last night. Her birthday dinner. I had my necklace. On last night. Boo. I think I just put these on. But this coming out of my head today. Thank you so much for the stars, Darnell. So, if it wasn't so cold outside, hey, Cara, if it wasn't so cold outside, I would go to Sam's and get me a tomahawk steak and make that Rasta pasta with that tomahawk steak. Let it smoke on that pit. Yes, it was overall. It was still very nice. It was still very nice. I could tell you all. When I looked at that menu, I knew I wasn't ordering. First of all, they had steak. I'm not a big steak eater. Then they had the salmon. I looked at the cost of the salmon. I can go to Sam's and get 2 long ones for the price that they charge for that one little small piece. So I was disappointed with that. Overpriced. The salmon was very good. Very good. It seemed to me it was like that red trout salmon. Thank you, Nora. Steak. Chicken. That's chicken breast. And then it came with the pasta. I wasn't too enthused about, I wasn't too sure about that. Because I'm a very, 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 very picky eater. So I just went ahead. I didn't want steak. I didn't want the chicken. I didn't want the I didn't want the filet mignon. I didn't want the salmon. I don't have a problem with paying for it. But the thing of it is that everything you have on this menu, I didn't like. Or I don't eat. Why would I buy? They had a steak in there for $79. That I can go buy a steak. Exactly, Terry Gentry. Exactly. Instead of the quality of the meal. And so I looked at that. I asked her, there was nothing up there. There was nothing up there that I wanted. Nothing over here that I wanted. Then they had the pasta and lobster. Pasta and lobster. That pasta was so dry. Because everyone like basically kind of like, I'm always share my food. I don't care. Like Keisha, she had some of my macaroni and cheese. She asked if she could taste some. So this person, they asked me if I wanted to taste their salmon. And this person next to me, she asked me if I wanted to taste her pasta. So then, because I'm already going to share. Y'all can have this. So I had the opportunity to taste this, and that right there. That's how I know it wasn't good. The lady right here, pasta, was dry. Now, then they came, when they first bought it, I think I did a video. They came, and I don't know if I caught the part where he was pouring that watery looking sauce into her pasta. I don't know if I caught that part. But that sauce was very watery. It just wasn't, it wasn't to my standards. And I don't care about the cost, but if you're gonna say, oh, then their tomahawk steak, it was anywhere from $235 to $245. Baby, I can go buy 3 tomahawk steaks from Sam's for $150 and still might be able to get 2 more extra off of that. And then the portions were small. The portions were small. That filet mignon was probably maybe about this round, $59. I can go to Kroger's and get one for $10. It might not have been as big as that, but it was close to it. Or right at that. I bought a filet mignon from from Kroger's and paid no more than $12 for one. Depending on the size of it. But when you take it out, and then they didn't have it, but the one at at Kroger's, they have it wrapped with bacon. But so that was our experience from last night. We didn't get back here until we didn't leave the place. When I looked at the time and we was about to get on the freeway, it was 12:44. I'm like, oh my gosh. 12:44. Hey, Kim Brown. Hey. But I gotta get back home so I can get these seasonings on up out of here and out the way. The ones I have in my truck, which is like 10, and then get started with the new bundles. Overall, it's okay. The inside of it is very nice, very elegant on the inside. You gone, Archie?
I'm putting on some clothes, getting in motion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm getting in motion.
Oh, I thought you was getting ready to leave me. I was gonna start crying.
I'm finna get ready to leave. I need to go take this fan down here in this car to this woman. This boy had a fan. I need to do that. I need to go pay my telephone bill, girl. Because I think my damn phone off. I should have paid it yesterday. I forgot about it.
No, the phone can't be off.
I don't use it that much anyway. Half the time I don't even know where the motherfucker at. So I don't even be bothered about it. Today, I just run down there and pay it. It'll be on before I can get to Dallas.
Sharetti, you said next time check the menu line if you, hold on, it's gone away. If you were, no, that's it. Sharetti, let me explain something to you. And we're not even going to talk about you saying out of your budget, okay? Because I don't know where you got that from. I'm going to read off what you just said, and then I'm going to correct you on that. It says, next time check the menu online if it's out of your budget. Who told you that it was out of my budget? The budget? That's what I want to know. Who said that it was out of my budget, Archie budget, Lisa budget? It wasn't out of nobody's budget at all. Or are you just saying something just because you just want to say it? I know what I'm talking about. First of all, let me explain this to you. Not that I need to, but I want to put you in your place because you said out of your budget. Because I ain't never told nobody it was out of my budget because of one thing for certain and two things for sure. You don't know my budget.
Your money long as Luke 12, Marion.
But what I will not do is pay for something that I know that I can buy and make myself.
Better.
We went on a birthday dinner yesterday, okay? A birthday dinner. We didn't know the name of the restaurant.
And didn't know what the food, and I'm not going to take no inventory on nobody's shit before I go to it because I got money to pay for whatever's on the menu. It wasn't about that. It was about the quality of the food and the service. I was dissatisfied with standing up for an hour, and I was dissatisfied with sitting down and still waiting an hour before I got my damn food.
Patricia. It was not about the budget. So I'm not understanding why this person trying to play with us over here.
And then the food wasn't satisfactory to my liking as far as the portions they gave. I've been to plenty of restaurants, a whole lot of them, baby, with top of the line menus. Yeah. But I'm saying, and they gave you a little something. It just wasn't the quality, girl.
It wasn't the quality.
Even from the people that serve you the food. Even from the...
Exactly, Von never said that. Von Carter never said I couldn't pay for it. Maybe this person is just coming in and didn't hear it from the beginning. But if a person just coming in, you don't have to slow down to catch up to what I'm talking about, okay? And I mean that. Because coming from Archie, coming from Lisa, coming from Bianca, coming from anybody that was at that table, had no problem paying for anything. Exactly.
We wouldn't win it. We had a problem with it.
Exactly. Trying to count somebody's money. That person was just trying to make themselves relevant because I know how to read you very well because no one even said anything about a budget. And then go check the next time, check the menu. What we got to check a menu for? It wasn't our birthday. It was her birthday. What I am going to check is, and I'm not going to say that the quality wasn't all that bad. It wasn't that bad because they have good points up in there. A very nice restaurant. See that person, you missed that, huh? You missed that, huh? And just because you tell me, would you pay $245 for a tomahawk steak when you know that you can go get 5 of them from Sam's for $250? Okay? But you're going to pay $200. Tell me if you were going to pay $245 for a tomahawk steak. Or even $235.
Now tell her don't lie to you.
Exactly, and don't lie. Tell me,
don't lie to you.
If you now, Lisa, Archie, their bill was $171. They had no problem paying for their food. But see, what I have a problem with is the quality.
It wasn't and the service.
And the service.
When you spending that type of money, you want the service to be right. I wouldn't give a damn if it's food, any damn thing going on with the service piss you off.
Mm-hmm.
If it's too slow, and theirs was too slow for the amount of money we spending in that bitch for this bullshit. And then you dissatisfied with that part. I wasn't dissatisfied with the food.
I read exactly what you said, and I read it twice. Well, maybe sometimes you gotta change up your words on what you're trying to say, because you said check the menu before you go. If it was about the price, in so many words, that's what you were saying, and we had no reason to check the menu before we went anywhere.
Okay.
I know exactly what you said.
I
read off what you said. So maybe next time, if you ever decide to come back on here, maybe next time you got to change and fill it out right.
Okay. That point. It ain't but now restaurant I should have checked before I went to it, but one. And that was Jaja Hotel. I damn sure should have checked hers. Because I wouldn't have went in that bitch. Think I'm lying. I'm not lying.
Okay. So I just you said it took the attitude for no reason. No, that's not an attitude. That's just me letting you know that it wasn't about any money, okay? Because that's exactly what you said. But I'm not gonna go to your restaurant and look at it. And I deleted the name of the restaurant off of my page. So it's about how you said it. It's not about me. It's about you. You know what you said and how you said it. When anybody go to a restaurant, when anyone goes to a restaurant, you can't compare how you cook at home. You can't. Because if that's the case, if a person compared to how they cook at home, then you have no business even going to a restaurant. I go to restaurants all the time. Papacitos is my main restaurant. Papados is my main, Papacitos and Papados, my main great restaurant to go to. Okay? I love both of those restaurants. When it comes to different types of restaurants, with all the steaks and all that kind of stuff, and even if they have steak on there, I'm not going to order the steak because I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm trying to get this next. I can finish this off right here. Okay. I don't know. I don't know exactly what you're trying to say, but anyway, anybody should look for quality, and anybody that goes in a restaurant look for quality. Anyone that goes to a restaurant looks for quality. No one is going to cook their food like the restaurant does. And you want to know why? Because we're all different. Whether you're a restaurant owner, you're a cook, you're a chef, or whomever it is, everybody cooks different. Okay? Everyone cooks different. Quality and customer service, exactly. Everybody cook different. And there's no way in the world that a person can sit back and compare their food to a restaurant. See, the difference in the restaurant. See, I don't know if some of you may think that I was thrown off a turnip truck and don't know about food. The difference in the restaurant, you might see them now at home. We cook with seasonings. I mean seasonings, okay? Not just salt and pepper, all right? And in a restaurant at home, you can put as much seasoning in your food as you want to. But in a restaurant, you can't do that in a restaurant. So a restaurant is not going to go in there and use Mary's Amazing Catering seasoning in their restaurant meals, okay? Because they're going to use salt and pepper. That's what they use. They use salt and pepper. So, therefore, you're not going to get that same quality, not quantity, quality from a restaurant, a home to a restaurant, because it's different. We cook different at home. We cook with seasonings at home. Some people cook with seasonings and still use salt. Restaurants, they use salt and pepper. Okay? It's salt and pepper what they use. And they may have salt and pepper sitting on the table for you to add to it, because they can't. It's only so much that seasoning that they can put, salt that they can put in their food when they're cooking it for a large amount of people. Okay, it's not like they can put a whole lot of seasoning in there, a salt in there. So quite naturally, anyone should know that you're not going to get the same taste of food. You're not going to get the same taste of food at home opposed to the same taste of food, the same taste at a restaurant. And that's for the ones that I don't think heard me. Alyssa, I'm about to take this pink out of here. I just don't understand. Sometimes people they might come in late on the live, and then they sitting there listening, but they trying to piece things together, piece this conversation together, piece that conversation together, and they still didn't get it together. Yolanda, why you said so? Why? Let me read off what you just said. So why compare the prices for what you can get if it's at Kroger's? You know it's going to be more. Yolanda, I'm quite sure you have been in the store. See, what you're not understanding and what you don't understand is the concept of what I am saying. We all compare prices. Even you compare prices. So why even ask me that? You compare prices when you go to the store, right? Probably go to Black Friday. Probably go to go to see how much. See what how much this gonna cost at Dillard's. How much is this gonna cost over here? We compare prices of shoes, don't we? We compare prices of a towel that we use. We compare prices of furniture we buy. We compare prices of refrigerators we put in our homes, stoves. Everybody compare prices. Everybody. So if you know, but see what you trying to do, you looking at it like in a different wanna be me wrong way, okay? Me wrong way, not you wrong way, because you still wrong. Why not compare the price? I know what I can get over here at Kroger's. I know what I can get over there at Sam's. So you tell me, you think I'm going to go in there and go pay $245 for a steak when I know I can go buy me a steak from Sam's for $45? Why not compare the price?
And cook it better than them?
Exactly. Why not compare the price? You compare prices, don't you? I hope I summed that up for you. Yeah. Let them. Exactly, Andrea. They really think they saying something, but see, I'll break it all down to them. Exactly, Nelson. Exactly. I guess sometimes these people come on here and they want to say comparing prices, and they probably think that they're going to hear me up and get me caught up in something that I'm talking about. Baby, my mind go 1,000 miles a minute. You can ask me anything you want to ask me, and I'm going to break it down to you. And then I'm going to make you back up like a crawfish, okay? So don't come on here trying to think that you're going to say something to me and you think you're going to get me caught up. Because, see, I know what I'm talking about. How many times you compare the prices of shoes that you buy? Don't come on here, because I'll ask you the same thing. How many times? I'm quite sure these shades Lisa gave me yesterday, she have 2 pairs. I don't know if she got them from the same company, or she bought one from one company and then saw the price on the other one. It might have been cheaper, and she compared the price on it. But she gave me one of them. How about that? Don't come on here with that old crazy talk. Exactly. Leave the drama at the door.
Now, see, I'm sitting over here eating some dressing I made for Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow.
It's better than the food I ate last night. That part. And I had it in a Tupperware bowl. It's so good, if I could get some more bowls of it, I could make $1 million. If I sell it out outside that restaurant.
Oh, boy, you something else.
Put a stove truck out there.
Exactly, Rosemary. I don't know who they think I am. Loretta said, she said, prime example. I like beer, but buy alcohol. When I go out, where'd it go? Thinking of spreading, wait a minute, I might be missing something. Okay, when I go out, thinking of spending $8 for one beer kills me.
You kill everybody.
Exactly. Baby, let me tell you something. We're going to continue to let these people come in late and think they saying something and think they going, because I'm going to shut you down every time. Not every time. Sometimes I let you get away and let a person get away with it. But if you coming on here and you think you're going to try to make a fool out of me, I'm going to get you right back. And I'm going to let you know how it is and which way it go. So either you can like it or you don't have to like it. You don't have to come back to this page. For real. Because you're not going to get me caught up, boo. I've been doing this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to it. And it's that part. That part. I ain't just start this. I've been doing it. Yeah. I don't know if she ate that pig head. everybody is always prepared to you prepare yourself when you go out there to different restaurants. It's either it's gonna be good or you're not gonna. It's either you're gonna like it or you're not gonna like it. I don't think no one unprepare themselves to going out to a restaurant and not knowing, because you never know what you're gonna get. Okay.
Okay.
See, and I think what a lot of people on here is missing, it's not the restaurant.
It was the service.
It was the service. The restaurant was very nice.
Yeah,
very, very nice. Top of the line restaurant. But just because it's top of the line
don't mean everything in there perfect. Because it ain't got to be about the food. It could be about the service. And mine really was about the service, the quality of service that they gave. And then when I looked at it, the food was delicious. I enjoyed
for what he tastes, and I'm gonna say it again, for what he tastes, because he only had that pasta and that chicken, and he tastes a little bit of Lisa's steak. That's all he tasted. But you got about 7 other people over there. Now I didn't taste this, that, and that, and it wasn't that. So, and I never did taste Archie's steak, his pasta. It was too orangey for me.
Yeah, it was orange. Green or orange.
It was orange. It was orange.
But it tasted all right. The sauce was good.
It was good.
The sauce made the pasta. The sauce that made the pasta.
It looked like the same sauce that they poured on the young lady that was sitting next to me. It looked like that same sauce. It was the same color.
Mm-hmm. It was good sauce. But the portion...
Tricia said, I agree, Archie. It starts with the service.
Yeah, it starts with the service. Because you're going to be... If you fall in there and they give you a funky attitude, you're going to be mad till you leave out of there.
Exactly. Now, one thing that I've always had great customer service. Great customer service. I've never... I mean, even when I was a kid, my first job was McDonald's, you know. And... it's okay. Hey, Curly. 3 gentlemen and a lady. Kevin Poe. It's okay. Oh yeah, we enjoyed each other's company. We most definitely enjoyed each other's company. We were just more like, you know, just disappointed in.
Oh, we took some nice pictures and everything.
And we took pictures. We still took pictures, and I have a video of the food, but it's anybody.
The food was good. It just wasn't enough for much as you paid for it. And like I said, we spent $171 in there. Me and Lisa did. But look, the portions of the food was more like appetizers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, appetizers.
It wasn't enough to fill you up. It was just enough to curb your appetite.
And then if you're going to give somebody a steak, a $59, even a $79, I think the steak is sold by, because it had 2 prices on the filet mignon. It was a $79 and then it was a $59. So the $59 was the smaller one. Then you have the $79. Yeah, we had a great time.
If you put both of your hands together in a 0, with your thumb touching and your middle finger touching, and make a 0 out of both of your hands, that food wasn't that much. Now.
And I think he giving too much.
Yeah, because it's damn near 1 0 on one hand. But it's really 2 of them when I look at it.
Yeah.
And that's how much that plate was filled. And the appetizers was the same thing, for much as they was. Now, if you go to a lot of quality restaurants like that, they appetizers be enough. They be expensive, but they be enough to give 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
They could eat out for that appetizer, and you could work it like that. You couldn't work that no kind of way, but it wouldn't be worked. That was to be left on your plate, and leave up out of there. They wasn't even to-go bag, enough to put in a to-go bag. When I put something in the to-go bag, I need a little stuff on there. You couldn't even put that on the to-go bag. You might well left it on the plate. That's what I'm talking about. Some things can make you look like you're petty if you put it in a to-go bag. I know he ain't going to take that with him.
Exactly, Terry Gentry.
That part of the equation.
I'm gonna tell you, I wasn't
Overenthused.
I wasn't enthused. Not with the. I looked at it. I said, okay. The lobster mac and cheese. It has lobster in there. I can eat that.
Throw it up against the wall.
I can eat that. You're right, Archie.
Yeah.
And appetizers will fill you up. And 2 or 3 people can eat off of the appetizer.
It was appetizer-ish. Mm-hmm.
You asked me a question. Hey, Tina Collins, I didn't see your question. And if it's gone, it's probably gone. You probably have to come back. The comments are coming so fast, so. And I'm just now seeing you. You may have to ask that question again. Wait a minute, somebody. Hold on. Nope. Maybe Curlin answered that question for you, Tina Collins. I don't know. I know someone asked about Curlin and her pig head, but I didn't catch the name because that's Curlin. That was Curlin's pig over there. Her pig head. I'm quite sure you all saw Curlin when she put the pig on. I'm not always on Curlin's page, and Curlin is my daughter. And I love my daughter dearly, but I'm not always on her page, so I can't tell you all. I can't even tell you how it tastes because I haven't talked to her to ask her how it tastes. Now, I did see the other day where she was sticking a fork and she was saying, this is whatever that part is. But I could barely even look at it, okay? I could barely look at it. Even Curlin gonna do what she want to do. Tina, you have to ask Curlin. I don't know about that pig head. I don't know. You would have to go to Curlin's page and you can ask Curlin, did that pig head get eaten? I don't live with Curlin. Curlin is 3.5 hours away from me and I'm 3.5 hours away from Curlin. Let me say this. In order for you to know that Curlin had a pig head over there, you have to have been on her live. You had to have been on her live. You didn't see a pig head on my live, but you saw it on Curlin's live. But you saw it on Curlin's live. I'm not even going to keep going back and forth with you. Sharetti, I just deleted your comment. I didn't even read your comment because it's irrelevant to me. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's irrelevant, and I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you. Point blank and period. But I'm sure you saw it on Curlin's live. So if you saw it on Curlin's live, that's the live you need to go to see if they ate it, because I can't answer that for you. Not at all. Now, I love me some hog-head cheese, dude, Hartville. I love me some hog-head cheese. I love me some hog head cheese. I don't know what's wrong with these people, and I don't need nobody to keep talking to me about a restaurant. I said what I said about the restaurant, and that's it. I said what I said, and I'm not at your restaurant, so why you can't tell me anything about restaurants. I already know. I know the game. I know the food game. I know all of that. So I didn't even read your comment. I just deleted the comment. Because we're not going to keep going back and forth, and talking about that. We on another subject, and you sitting there talking, typing in a whole paragraph. There they go. There go that lady in there singing again, Archie. Exactly. I ain't gonna keep doing it. No, I'm not. In fact, I'm gonna start, and I've been trying to start ignoring a lot of things that people say, but I have my own way of coming back at you, or back at a person. I need some old-fashioned hog head cheese. I love hog head cheese. I really, really do. Hey, Shelly. Stephen Holloway. What's going on, Stephen Holloway? Hey, Doris. Doris said, baby, that hog head, that hog head looks good. I ain't even see it. I believe you, Curly. I don't understand that. Hey, Cookie Lindsay. Ooh-wee, happy Sunday. Hey, Kathy. Girl, I've been meaning to say hi to you. Hey, Kathy. Okay, you all. I'm getting ready to get off here. Sheree called me, and I'm getting ready to call her back. She's probably trying to see if I'm coming back home today. And what you doing, Carolyn? What you doing today? And then I got to call my sister. I have to call my sister back. Cousin Bay is great. Hey, Kathy, girl. I gotta go pay my water bill. I have to go pay my water bill. Yes, I do. So I'm gonna say thank you all so much. Going to Arlene's party. To her party? She having a party today? What? Oh, it's her birthday. Okay. Well, you know I can't make it there, so I won't be going. But I'm here. Party for me, Carolyn. Party for me. I'm getting ready to call Arlene back. I'm gonna call her back real quick. So I'll talk to you all later. Hey, Candy Apple girl. LOL, yes. She having a party. Carolyn, make sure you go live or do a video so I can see it. I won't be able to make it out there. I can't do it. I would love to, but I can't. So I will see you all later, okay? Gotta go. Because I gotta go pay my water bill.